Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with a smash or pass for Street Fighter characters. Yeah, so for those who hadn't heard, at TrotCon, just over a week ago now, I got to play Street Fighter 6 for the first time. And it's the first Street Fighter game I've played, I think, since I want to say 3. I don't believe I ever played 4, and I definitely never played 5. Um, and it was also my first time playing PS5. Fun fact. um, but I got to thinking about it. It's like, I could do a smash or pass for this. Like, the characters, like, there's a lot of characters in the franchise. And so I found I found a list of all these Street Fighter characters, and yes, it includes new characters too. Um, and I thought, I could do this. This sounds like this could be fun. So we have our tiers here. We have our normal Smash or Pass tier. We have Super Smash, which are for the ones who I believe are the absolute hottest of the hotties throughout this series, and Super Pass, which are the ones who I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. And then we have Little Child / Animal. I don't know if there's any actual characters who are children, because even one of the younger characters in Street Fighter 6, who a lot of people thought could have been underage, was actually revealed to be of age. So I don't know. I don't think there are. But either way, we're going to go through this. I'm going to give my thoughts. All the smashes will be in order. I don't know if the passes will be right now. There's not too many characters, so maybe they will be. I don't know. And as a reminder, there's a lot of these characters I will recognize, but there are some who I just won't recognize because there are 2 games there I didn't play. And then just my memory's not always the best anyway. So if I don't recognize a character, that's why I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan compared to other fighting games like Mortal Kombat or Tekken. But I'll do my best. So, that being said, we start off with obviously our main guy, Ryu. Ryu's pretty tough. He has kind of the very chiseled features and everything. The heavy muscles and all. The very stalwart personality. Not usually my thing. Just in terms of what I'm attracted to in a guy, not really my thing as much. I'm just going to put him in pass, though he's definitely not a super pass. So I just think that there's better options in regards to that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna sort the passes and all out as well. Ken is definitely a lot less stereotypical tough guy as Ryu. He has a lot more cuteness to him, a lot more energy and emotion and just depth of character, I would say. I know there's a lot of Street Fighter fans who would hate me for saying that and will defend Ryu to the death, but I just always liked Ken more in that regard. And I think he's cuter, so I'd put him in Smash. Chun-Li. Chun-Li is definitely going to go in Smash above Ken. I don't know yet if she's going to be a Super Smash, because I'm going to keep the Super Smashes to basically whoever reaches the top of the Smash tier for the first maybe couple of those. There might be a couple characters who I will automatically put in Super Smash. But as for others, I have to think it through still. And Chun-Li, it's obviously she has the thick thighs, she's drop dead gorgeous, of course, but I still have to give it some thought, I feel. And one of the reasons for that is I've always actually liked Cammy more. And I know that might be heresy to some Street Fighter fans, but I always thought Connie was hotter. And I cannot explain why. There's really no reason for it. I just always liked her more. Maybe her outfit and the way her slips between her ass cheeks or something. I don't know. Um, the way she shows off her butt always attracted me more. But Chun-Li is right up there with her. Guile is super pass for me. Guile basically screams toxic patriotism to me. And the thing is, I know he's not. I know he's like not necessarily toxic, but just his style, his entire look and gimmick and everything, it bothers me on a very visceral level, even if I know his character isn't necessarily like that. So it's an instant turn off for me every time I see him. M. Bison, kind of the same, not as bad as Guile for me though. M. Bison is in Super Pass also because I don't think he's anything attractive. I think he's very unattractive actually. Personally, it's just very much not just not my thing, but very much against my thing. Dawson will be a regular pass. I'll put him right under Ryu. Because even though he got that stretchiness, which could definitely be pretty fun in bed, it's just I've never really been attracted to him. I've never really found that attraction. It's just never really been a thing for me. I've always liked using him in the games, even though in Street Fighter 6, based on the time I got to play at TrotCon, I was not good with him. I used to be good with him in, I know, Street Fighter 2. So it's interesting that I was terrible with him in the new one. Zangief, which I actually only recently found out we've all been pronouncing wrong all these years. It's not Zangief, it's Zangief. Because it's actually said in the game that way. He says it himself. It's Zangief. So that's really interesting. I did not know that until just recently. Zangief is probably a surprising one for some people, especially considering his musculature is excessive, especially in the new game. But I'm actually going to put him at the bottom of Smash. Zangief is one of those characters who I feel would be exceptionally gentle with a partner. Like, he's this big, tough bear of a guy, but when it comes to love, when it comes to a partner, he just comes across as someone who would be exceptionally gentle and kind and respectful. And I don't know why. But it's just like, it kind of like comes across as really cute to me. And it's actually a little bit of a turn on. The idea of someone really big and tough looking being super gentle is kind of a turn on. If I'm being honest. Vega is obviously a smash. The dude is canonically super pretty. He's very attractive. I would put him above Ken and under Chun-Li. The mask definitely stays on during sex, even though I would love to see his face. The claws do not. Those can definitely be taken off during sex, though. Do not need my back sliced open while he's railing me. For those who are new to the channel and haven't seen my Smash or Pass videos before, yeah, I get pretty horny during them. But yeah, he's definitely there. Balrog, I never got into Balrog, but he's upper tier of pass still. Just not as much my thing. Sagat is a super pass, but I'd still put him above Bison. Just, again, never really did it for me, and honestly, I just kind of hate Sagat. Like, he's just a piece of shit. Like, I mean, obviously, so is Bison and other characters, but still, I really do not like Sagat. Blanca is another character like Zangief, who would definitely be more gentle with a lover. Also, he has electricity. So if you're into electrostimulation for getting yourself off, there's that. And some people very much are. Obviously, to safe levels and everything. But also, Blanca is just like, especially in Street Fighter 6 specifically, I don't like that they made him basically just a monkey. Is that just... It just comes across as weird. He is always, like, beast-like, but never a monkey. And in Street Fighter 6, they just made him a monkey, and it's like, he just feels like a different character, so it's like, it's like, there's aspects of it that I can see, but I'm just not into it. E Honda is a pass as well. I put him right above Balrog. Just could never get into him as a character in general. Akuma is a super pass because it's fucking Akuma. And I don't want to be fucking Akuma. But still above Guile, because Guile still gives me the Iwis. DJ's a smash. DJ is a reasonable smash, but he's still at the bottom. Fei Long would probably be the top of the pass for the moment. T-Hawk would probably... I'll put T-Hawk above Blanca. Violent Ken. Violent Ken is basically edgy boy Ken, and I am not into edgy boys. But he's still pretty hot, so I'll put him at the top of pass. Evil Ryu, obviously edgy boy Ryu, but also really actively unattractive to me. So I'm putting him in super pass. Okay, so here's where we get to the characters I don't know. I have no idea who Adon is. Just based off of this image, though, it would be a pass, and I'll probably put you right above Blanca. Birdie, I've heard of, but I don't really know. I'm going to put you above Adon. And Nash, I'll probably put above T-Hawk. No, just above Birdie, actually. Above Birdie, please. Eagle, are you related to Birdie? Don't know you either. Under Birdie, though. Okay, before I get to Maki, Gen, I'll also put down here above Adon. Okay, so now we have characters I either know or at least would be reasonably smashes. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, these first four, I do not know who they are. Maki, Guy, Ingrid, and Junie, I do not know who they are. But with characters I don't know, I basically am just basing it off of their appearances, and all of them would be smashes. Maki would probably be right above Zangief. Guy would be right under her. I put Ingrid just below Zangief, and Junie under DJ. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty fair with that right now. Again, I don't know these characters, though, so maybe if I knew their personalities, I would switch things or whatnot. But anyway, next we get to Kareen. Or Karen, however, I've always pronounced it Kareen. I actually don't know what the official pronunciation is. But she is obviously a smash. She also reminds me of Lily de Roquefort from Tekken a little bit. And that also is a very, very big positive, because Lily is my favorite Tekken character. Kareen is definitely up there. I would put her just under Vega. Same with Rainbow Mika. Rainbow Mika is buff. She's showing off that booty. And she got that lucha style, which is also a plus for me as a fan of pro wrestling. I would put Rainbow Mika actually probably above Kareen. Like, she just kind of does do it for me. The musculature definitely helps, though a lot of the characters in these games are muscular for obvious reasons. Rolento, I'd probably put him below Ryu. Actually, I'd even put him below Dalsim, so at the bottom of pass right now. Sakura was always one of my favorites for the Street Fighter characters. But in terms of just smash or pass and everything, I'll probably put her between Kareen and Rainbow Mika. No fucking clue who Julie is, but she reminds me of Junie. In fact, yeah, they're actually wearing the same outfit. I think Junie's more attractive, so I'll put her there. Cody is a pass for me, but he's upper pass. I'd put him just below Fei Long. Dan is also a pass because it's Dan. Like, the dude is hilarious, but he's Dan. I'll put him below Violent Ken. Rose, I would probably put just under regular Ken. Okay, I have no idea who Sodom is, but that is a super pass for me. Yeah, I'll keep right there. Ibuki is an obvious smash. Hot Ninja Girl is definitely a big plus. But I'm still gonna put her below Ken. It feels like it's getting harder and harder to break that barrier. Like Ken is just like a wall that characters have to like stand up against. Alex would probably be right under T-Hawk for pass. Dudley is, you know what? Dudley's actually a smash for me. Not a high smash, a lower smash, but Dudley kind of has this kind of a gentlemanly JoJo's Bizarre Adventure energy to me, and I'm kind of into it, weirdly enough. I'm gonna put him right under Zangief. Elena is a reasonable smash. I think most people would agree. I'm putting her right between Ibuki and Rose. I have no fucking clue who Gil is. But I'm not into whatever is going on there. The blue skin looks like there's like a little bit of orange as well. And the wild blonde mane, it's like, nah. But you're still above some others. I'll put you between Nash and Birdie. Hugo is a pass, but I would still put him above Fei Long. Makoto, I was never really into Makoto. I'd say below T-Hawk, yeah. Although Makoto might, I actually don't. Again, I don't know if there are any actual child characters. Let me see that real quick. Because if anyone's going to be a kid, it might be Makoto. Now, keep in mind, even if I haven't played like 4 or 5, I might know some characters from it too. Like, there's just some characters I know from social media, basically. I have to specify Street Fighter. Okay, so if we're going by years, I guess Makoto is definitely an adult because she was born in 1983. But I don't know like when Street Fighter, I guess 6 takes place, so okay, I'm seeing something on GameFAQs that Ibuki and Makoto are about the same age, and Ibuki's like a young adult. Because she's in college, it even says here. Okay. I'll go by that, then. I don't know who Necro is, but that is a super pass for me. I'll still put you above Sodom. No, above Sodom. This dragging is not working today. Okay. I don't know any of these next ones, but I'm just gonna put 12 up there right now. What the fuck? Where the fuck did you... yeah, 12, basically the same as Necro in terms of, like, super pass and all. Okay, so I don't know any of these next characters, so again, just basing it off of the appearance. Remy would be a smash right under Dudley. Sean would definitely be a smash. I would put you above Dudley. Yang, I will say right under Remy. Yoon, probably right above Zangief. You're kind of cute. No idea who you are, but you're kind of cute. Okay, then we have some passes to go through. Q, I would probably put right under E Honda. Oro is definitely a super pass. I'll put him right under Sodom. Urian, above Gen. Abel is a pass, but he's up here a little more. I'll put him right under Cody because they're very similar. Decapper? Yeah, I don't know who you are. The outfit and the mask and all aren't doing it for me as much though, so I'll put you above Hugo. Goken, not my thing. I'll put you under Makoto. Yeah. Hakan under Urian. Oni is a super pass. Under Sodom and before Oro. Rufus is just a regular pass, and I'll put him just above Goken. Seth, did I say super pass? Rufus just regular pass. Seth is a super pass. I'll put him right above Oni. Okay, we can work from here. So Sea Viper again is definitely one of those characters as an example I know of, but I haven't actually played through that game or anything, or seen anyone played it. Sea Viper is a smash though for sure. I would say right under Dudley. El Fuerte. While I did mention I do like the luchador aspect with Rainbow Mika, El Fuerte just doesn't do it for me as much. I will put just under T-Hawk. Yeah. Jury. The jury is not out with this one because she is our first Super Smash. And this one is like not even a question. Jury is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters, period. Again, even though I've never played, I think she debuted in 4, and even though I never played 4 and 5, it's like I still know of her. And I've seen a lot of fan art and everything, and a lot of like screen caps and clips and stuff. Plus, I got to play as her in Street Fighter 6 at TrotCon, and she's actually my best character based on how much I played. I just love everything about her. She is amazing. I mean, obviously crazy as hell, and some people will say, don't stick your dick in crazy. Or equivalents for those who don't have a dick. But it's like, I think I would in this case. Also the feet thing. Like, I'm not normally one for foot fetish, but she kind of makes it hot, and I don't know why. Poison is another Super Smash. 1, gotta love the trans girl rep. 2, I am actually just super attracted to her. Like, I'm very attracted to Jury as well, obviously, like, just in terms of just pure physical attraction. But Poison is also one of those characters who I just find exceptionally hot. I just think she's really fucking hot. But I also just like her. Also, she has this Dami mommy energy, and it's like, I'm not always super into that, but when there's a character who I'm just really into who has that energy, it's like I'm really into them. Fang, I have no clue who you are, but I'm going to say pass. I'll put you just under Makoto. Kage will go just under Fang. Colin. Yeah, you're a reasonable smash. I'd say just between Dudley and Sea Viper. Laura, another character I mostly just know about. Again, I've seen a lot of art of her as well. Laura is definitely up there for obvious reasons. Laura, I'm going to put between Rainbow Mika and Sakura, and let me just check something real quick. Okay, good, good, good. I wanted to make sure on something because I actually was second guessing Sakura's age. She is an adult currently. She started as a teenager when she was first introduced, but she is an adult. She has become an adult since then. My thoughts on a character. I know some people have different views on this, but my thoughts: if a character ages up and becomes an adult within the course of the series, then as of that point, they're fine. They're fair game. But like pre stuff, not so much. So as long as you just acknowledge it's like after she became an adult and everything. I hope I worded that right. I hope you know what I mean. Like for example, here's an example. Korra from The Legend of Korra is a teenager in the first two seasons. But in seasons 3 and 4, she's an adult. So if you're counting seasons 3 and 4 Korra, it's fair game. You're all good because she's an adult in those. But if you're counting seasons 1 and 2 Korra, no, she's a kid, she's a teenager. So it just depends on which season you're talking about and all of that jazz. Anyway, Luke. Luke, not really. He doesn't do it for me as much. I put him just below Violent Ken. Nakali, probably just below Dan. I have no fucking clue who Abigail is. I don't know. Below Makoto. 11, yeah, no. No. No, between Oni and Oro. Falk, though, is like, yeah, she kind of got something there. I'd say she's a smash, but I'm going to put her under Remy. G, again, don't know who that is, but based off the image, I'm going to say pass, and I'm going to put you just under T-Hawk. Lucia, don't know who you are, but you are very attractive to me. I'm going to put Lucia probably just under Helena. Minata is another character I know of, but haven't actually played and everything. All that jazz. Minata I would actually put above Laura. I know a lot of people may disagree with that because Laura, but Minata I actually think is really attractive. Zeku? Yeah, Zeku can get it. Zeku I would put probably just under Yoon. Yeah. No fucking clue who Akira is. And that looks like she could be maybe a kid, so let me check real quick. I just want to be safe, you know. Especially since I don't know the character. Street Fighter 5, I guess? I'm not finding anything. Apparently she's from another game. She's a guest character. So let me try checking with the original game name. It's called Rival Schools. So Rival Schools Akira age. And I'm still finding absolutely nothing. I'm going to say, though, that because the game is called Rival Schools, it's probably about high schools. So just to be safe, I'm going to put you in the child/animal category. I don't know you enough to accurately judge. If anyone can correct me, please feel free. Ed is a pass. I'm going to put you under Makoto. Rashid is the brand new one, right? That was just revealed for Street Fighter 6. I think. Rashid can get it. In fact, I'd actually put him pretty high up. I would put Rashid probably just under Laura. Shin Akuma, literally the same ranking as regular Akuma for me. No real difference there. The white hair like doesn't make it any different or anything. Retsu probably. What happened there? Probably just under Gen. Geki above Urien. Joe's a little higher up for sure. Above Fei Long, above Hugo even. Mike is lower though. Mike will go right above Abigail. Lee will go under Rufus. Okay, so now we're getting into all new characters from Street Fighter 6. Okay. And I'm just going to say we're done with the passes. So there's a little hint at that for you. But the character I was talking about earlier with the one who is actually of age, but a lot of people were wondering about it first, is Lily. Lily has been revealed to be of age, but she just looks like she could possibly not be, but she is. So yeah, the rest of these are all very clear smashes. So we start with Jamie. Jamie's actually going to be up there. Through a lot of playing him in the game and everything. Also, I think there's a character missing. No, wait, we had Luke, didn't we? Did we have Luke? Am I losing it? Hold on. Oh, yeah. God, his look was terrible back then. Wait, that is the character I'm thinking of, right? Crap. Hold on. Now I'm second guessing everything. Street Fighter 6 characters. Yeah, I was thinking of Luke. Did Luke really used to look like that? Because that's terrible. I think that's what confused me. Like why I didn't choose him before. Oh yeah, he looked terrible before. Okay, so I'm gonna actually update this because I didn't realize that was the same character. Luke, I'm going to, even though it shows his old look here, I'm gonna account for his new look. So we're gonna put him right there for a second. Luke, based on his new look in Street Fighter 6, I'm going to put him just below Ken. So there you have that. I kind of wish whoever made this list had updated that. Anyway, Jamie. I actually find Jamie definitely hotter than Luke. I find him hotter than Rashid. The question is, where would I put him? Okay, let's go one by one. Do I find him hotter than Laura? I would say yes, actually. Manat, yes. Rainbow Mika. Yes, and I think hotter than Vega as well. In fact, I'm basically counting him right now, right there. I don't think he's hotter than Chun-Li, but he's up there. I actually think Jamie's really attractive, which actually surprises me a bit. But right now he is our hottest male character. Kimberly is, in fact, I'm thinking all of these characters are just going to be really up here at this point. Kimberly, I would put Kimberly just under Manat. Manon is above Vega. Manon is one of the ones really up there for me. Marissa, just gonna quietly slip this up here. I'm going to talk about that at the end here. I'm going to wait until I'm finished with these last two, so give me a second. JP... I'm going to put JP just under Manon, actually. Like, he had... I don't even know what exactly it is, but he... Just everything works there for some reason. Lily, I think I'm going to put just under Lucia. So she's definitely the lowest of the new characters for Street Fighter 6. But let's go back up to this. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep Cammy down here, so we only have 3 in the Super Smash. When I first saw Marissa, I did not know she was a Street Fighter character. I just saw, like, a picture of her. Like, it was fan art. I saw some fan art of her, and it's just... It's one of those occasions where I made a noise that I am embarrassed by. I make it no secret that I'm very attracted to muscular women. And Marissa, like, the proportions work for me. Not to mention, like, based on, like, dialogue in the game, she's apparently either bi or pan. She loves Osobuco. It's like just everything about Marissa is just a big, massive yes. Also, her victory animation literally has her pick up and carry the opponent in her arms, and it's just, I wish that was me. Like, Marissa is one of the most attractive fighting game characters for me, much less Street Fighter. She's definitely my number one in Street Fighter. Jury is close, though, and Poison as well. They are both very close, which is why they all are in Super Smash, but Marissa is just, like, just everything that turns me on and just makes me extremely into a character. Let's put it that way. So yeah, Marissa is my top Smash, surprising probably no one who has been to this channel before and knows me. In fact, probably all 3 of these are not a surprise to anyone who knows me. Which means my very bottom of the barrel is Guile, because of the Iwi stuff. It's just, I hate overzealous blind patriotism. Especially when it's toxic. And again, even though Guile may not actually be toxic, just his design and everything gives me those vibes. And it just, every time I see him, I just get extremely grossed out. And it's just, I don't like it. Again, I have nothing necessarily against his character. It's just, literally the design screams toxic patriotism to me. And Akira is a character who I actually just cannot say on, so I don't know if she's actually like a high schooler, but based on the title of the game, she's, I guess, from originally. I assume she probably is. I don't know. I don't even know the character anyway. But yeah, so going up from there, though, you can check out all of them here, going through the Super Pass to the passes. And then up to the Smashes. And, of course, the Super Smashes. So, tell me in the comments below, who is the hottest Street Fighter character in your opinion? Which characters would you smash and which ones would you pass? Let me know down below, and thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.